How to beat Lu Bu in Wo Long Dynasty. So you found yourself tired and burnt out from Souls and Souls-likes. You've already found yourself aimlessly running around the lands between as a naked level 1 wretch asking yourself, what's next? And that's when it happens. The Mad Lads and Giga Chads over at Team Ninja whip over a little something for you by the name of Lu Bu. Step 1. As you may already be aware, he starts this fight on his trusted steed, but that doesn't mean you can't still be aggressive. This is one of 2 key abilities he possesses while mounted on horseback, and it has 2 attacks. One when he launches himself into the air, and the second when he comes back down. You can deflect the first strike and do a critical counter on the second. You will have time to follow up with light and heavy attacks. You could just stand there, deflect, and wait for him to do another key ability, but I usually apply pressure just because it's more fun. I usually still deflect his arrows to affect his spirit, but mostly I get up close and deliver a couple quick strikes and repeat until I get another key ability from him. Step 2. Unless you rush him as soon as he gets knocked off his horse, he will always start combat on foot with his rocket launcher attack. Like with the key ability he did while on horseback, he strikes the ground except this time lighting his weapon ablaze. He goes into the air and back down with a heavy blow. This may be a lethal attack, but it should be fairly easy to time its counter. Step 3. Close combat is where the true battle is. Lu Bu has a variety of powerful combinations he can do, and if you don't want to spend the whole fight dying or running, then getting to know every move and their follow-ups is crucial. For example, this Pierce and Strike can easily be followed by another quick Pierce, but if not, then it will be a normal strike that is easier to deflect. But you have to be thinking about that follow-up quick Pierce and Strike, or you simply won't be able to react in time to deflect it, and it will cut the battle short. His combos usually range from 2 to 3 attacks. I usually start with a light strike to gauge if there's a 3-hit combo. If it looks like he finished whatever he's doing, then you have time to hit him with the key ability. This wide swinging triple strike combo is probably my favorite as it is the easiest to deflect. Step 4. This move is super delayed and is even worse if he has to travel to you. I usually try to stay up close to Lu Bu as possible as a general rule, especially for this attack as it makes it much easier to time. He drags his weapon through the ground, igniting it and eventually doing an upward strike. After a critical counter, I usually apply a buff and maybe toss a snowball at him. More than anything, I mentally prepare myself for another round in the ring with the guy. Step 5. After you've had a chance to go toe to toe with the legendary fighter, he's going to go long range on your ass with a couple arrow bursts. This usually comes in 2 and can spread both horizontally and vertically. They also can shoot in a homing fashion. Basically, I recommend just deflecting them and avoiding the whole hassle. Step 6. I like to keep mid-range specifically to bait out this attack. This long lunge is easily deflected and leaves him open for decent punishment. Step 7. This combo is when you know Lu Bu has gotten serious. This quick triple wide swing can easily transform into an unholy whirlwind we haven't seen the likes of since you know who. In this case, it takes off into his Lu Bu launcher ability, so I've been spared some embarrassment. But get through this and you just might have a chance of beating him. At this point, it's going to be a little back and forth, so we will cover a few things. For one, the reason this battle took so long to begin with is because my rank is so low. You definitely want to hit the 20 mark on any mission. This one definitely is no exception. You can also keep your shirt on. My guy has been going at it with Lu Bu for some time now, and well, he works with fire, so I cut him some slack and let him take in a bit of the breeze. Also, something to mention is spatial awareness is very important in this fight. As you may have noticed by now, Lu Bu's horse continues to run around as we do get out. This horse can indeed cause damage, so you have to stay either on the inside or outside of its trajectory in order to avoid any harm. Whenever you do a critical blow on Lu Bu and he gets staggered for a moment, this is a good time to heal, apply buffs, and also reposition yourself, ideally around the center of the arena. Step 8. This key ability, which is a bit of a whirlwind attack, can be a little deceiving. Its initial swing doesn't do any damage, so although it looked like he deceived you by pausing for a moment after his 2-strike combo, he actually did not deceive you, and as you can see, I was able to finish my retaliation and still do a critical counter on him. Very satisfying. Step 9. Halfway through the battle, he will jump back on his horse, and you basically have to repeat the whole fight. But now that you know what to expect and how to deal with it all, hopefully it takes a little less time to overcome this exceptional battle with Lu Bu.